If you step back in time, thousands of years ago, people already knew about the brightest planets visible from Earth: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. These 5 planets were observed across nearly every ancient civilization. While different cultures gave them different names, the ones we use today come from Roman mythology. Why Roman? Because early European astronomers wrote in Latin, the official language of the Roman Empire. So these planets were named after Roman gods: Mercury, the swift messenger; Venus, the goddess of beauty; Mars, the god of war; Jupiter, the king of the gods; and Saturn, the god of time. As our technology improved, astronomers discovered more distant planets that couldn't be seen with the naked eye: Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. These planets were still given names from Greco-Roman mythology to match the theme. But there's a big difference. These planets were discovered using telescopes. They're fainter, move more slowly, and were unknown to ancient observers. Pluto, once considered the 9th planet, is now classified as a dwarf planet due to its smaller size and shared orbital zone. With more powerful telescopes, scientists began finding Kuiper belt objects, some just a few meters across, about the size of a person. Thousands of these icy bodies, orbiting beyond Neptune, resemble Pluto in many ways. So, how do we name all these celestial bodies? Moons, asteroids, comets, craters, and more? That's where the International Astronomical Union, or IAU, steps in. They're the official body responsible for naming celestial objects. For humans, naming isn't just labeling. It's a way to connect to the vast universe around us. But everything we've talked about so far exists within our solar system. Now imagine planets that orbit stars outside our solar system, light years away. These are called exoplanets. And just like the planets in our solar system, we need a way to name and identify them. Before we dive into the fascinating world of exoplanets like Kepler 22b, it's important to understand the system behind their names. The name Kepler might sound familiar. That's because it's also the name of a space telescope, the Kepler Space Telescope. Launched by NASA in 2009, Kepler's mission was to discover Earth-like planets in other star systems. It used the transit method, watching for tiny dips in a star's brightness that occur when a planet passes in front of it. Kepler observed over 150,000 stars and helped confirm more than 2,600 exoplanets, from massive gas giants to rocky worlds similar to Earth. Its discoveries changed our understanding of the universe. Now comes the part where the naming system gets interesting. Let's take Kepler 22b as an example. Kepler tells us that the planet was discovered by the Kepler Space Telescope. 22 identifies the specific star system in Kepler's catalog. In this case, the 22nd system confirmed to have a planet. B means it was the first planet found orbiting that star. The next planet in that same system would be C, then D, and so on. And why not start with A? In astronomy, I refers to the star itself, so the first planet gets B. The same system applies to other planets, like Kepler 442b, the first planet found orbiting the star Kepler 442. Kepler isn't the only telescope looking for exoplanets. NASA's TESS mission, the Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, uses similar naming. You might see names like TOI 700b, where TOI stands for TESS Object of Interest. Other names, like HD 209458b or GJ1214b, come from ground-based star catalogs. In every case, the naming system includes the host star's ID and a letter for the planet, keeping things consistent for scientists across the world. These names may not be poetic like Venus or Mars, but they carry valuable information, like how the planet was found, which star it orbits, and in what order. So whether it's Kepler 22b or Mercury, naming planets is more than tradition. It's about discovery, communication, and curiosity. From the ancient names given by skywatchers thousands of years ago to modern telescopes finding planets in galaxies far away, the journey of naming continues. Thousands of years from now, we may be naming planets not just from afar, but ones we've actually visited. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about planet names and exoplanets, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay curious about the cosmos.